We begin tonight with breaking news. A former Ragin' Cajun and LSU football player has been booked for his involvement in a deadly 2024 car crash. News 10 sports anchor Karaski Melvin is in the studio with details.
Kyren Lacy is accused of negligent homicide, felony hit and run, and reckless operation of a vehicle. He turned himself in to Lafourche Parish authorities tonight. According to Louisiana State Police, in December, Lacy was recklessly driving a car south in Lafourche Parish. He was allegedly making an illegal pass when a pickup truck going north hit its brakes to swerve and avoid colliding with Lacy. Behind that truck, another car swerved left to avoid getting hit by Lacy. That car crossed the center line and hit a third car. 78-year-old former U.S. Marine Herman Hall, a passenger in the third car, was critically injured and later died in the hospital. 2 other people injured in that crash. State police say Lacy fled the scene without calling emergency services. He declared for the NFL draft 2 days after that collision. The Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office says Lacy was released from the parish jail after posting a $151,000 bail. Brett.
Well, we have breaking news to report this morning. According to sources from the WBRZ investigative unit, former LSU wide receiver Kyren Lacy has passed away. We're told he took his own life ahead of an upcoming court date. You recall, he was arrested earlier this year following a fatal hit-and-run crash in Lafourche Parish. He was facing charges, negligent homicide, and hit-and-run driving with serious injury or death. Kyren Lacy was...
Yo, it's your boy Schoolie. Welcome back to another episode of NBA's TV, Natural Born Hustlers TV. And today, we got some sad news, man. We got Kyren Lacy, a known LSU football player that passed away. Well, should we say passed away? He took himself out, and man, I honestly think he tweaked. I think that he made a prejudgment to his current situation, and he really tweaked, bro, because you wasn't even a person, as we hear in these news clips, the one that hit the person with the car. Like, you got on bond for $150,000. Man, I'm signing that money right over to a lawyer, and I know everybody deal with things differently, but I'm signing that money right over to a lawyer, or at least a percentage of it. Get me off, get me on probation. You already finna be in the league. You really, your family, you know, you the one, you the chosen one. And he done took himself out, man, because of bad decision. You know, he could have went in there and be like, man, I'm just being young. I don't know no better. You know what I mean? I was just scared. That's why I left the scene. I don't think this was really cause for him to take his own life, which is so sad. But, you know, we got to live with the decisions that we make. The NFL said, formerly LSU wide receiver Kyren Lacy has died at the age of 24. A University athletic spokesman said on Sunday, while the LSU athletic department confirmed Lacy's death, it do not confirm the cause. WAFB-TV in Baton Rouge. Wow, he's from Baton Rouge. Come on, man, Baton Rouge on the map. But that is Louisiana State University, right? Okay, but back to the article. Citing a unnamed family member reported that Lacy, who is from Louisiana, died in the Houston area. Houston police referred media inquiries to the Harris County Medical Examiner Office, which did not immediately respond to an email from the Associated Press on Sunday. Lacy was alleged to have caused a December car crash that killed a 78-year-old man in Louisiana. Lacy was accused of driving recklessly, speeding, and passing in the no-passing zone when a motorist who was swerving to avoid Lacy Dodge Charger headed into another vehicle. Wow. The motorist who swerved to avoid Lacy and dodged and hit the person, I honestly think it's their fault. I know he caused it, but it's not his fault for them to go off the road. But I don't know. That's just where I stand. But authorities with state police troops in Gary, Louisiana, said Lacy fled the scene of accident without calling for help. Lacy was booked in January on charges of negligent homicide, hit and run, and reckless operation of a vehicle. A grand jury was to be hear evidence in a case on Monday, according to WAFB-TV. Lacy led the LSU in receiving touchdowns in 9 last season. He's declared for the month NFL draft days after the crash and did not play in LSU victory over Baylor in Texas Bowl on December 31st. He played in 12 games for LSU last season and was second on the team in catches with 58 and receiving yards with 166. Man, this is actually bad, man. This is terrible. I think he made a prejudgment of his own situation. I think he should have just left it up to the judges and the court system. I honestly believe this young man would have got off with a slight tap on the wrist. Man, they see you ain't really doing it. It ain't like you intentionally did it. It ain't like you took out a firearm and harmed somebody. Like, I think he could have handled this a whole nother different way, man. It's sad, man, but you really don't know what you were doing to you in these type of situations. Precious bust pipes, and it's sad, man. I know his family's so disappointed in him because no matter what, they who got your back. But it's your boy Schoolie. It's your Schoolie. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. I'm going to keep bringing more stories, more topics, and we going to keep banging this thing out. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers right now. I believe I'm at like 180. But this is a new page, so I ain't tripping. Let's go.
I'm eating right now, but I'm still hungry till I get a meal. Even at my darkest times in life, I was shining still. They love you when you poppin', then they stop it when you go to jail. Them bitches turned they back on me, now I see how R. Kelly feel. Way before I ever popped the pill, bitches been a drill. I'm screaming free B money and free Damo and Flocka as well.